feel the solid ground, stable as it seems. Nobody sees what's behind the scenes. Time marches on. Wait for the dawn. Then the old world's gone. Seasons ebb and flow. So let's go. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is 100% true, aside from the stuff I made up. The date was September 28, 2019. I was sitting in my high school home with someone who was, at the time, only a new friend. His name? Ryan White. He's sitting right there. Woo! It was on this day that my world, nay, our world, was forever changed. Nothing would ever be the same.
Act 1. Love at first sight.
When I saw your face amongst the crowd, oh baby, you got my heart singing aloud. The other boys don't pay you no mind, but darling, that means you get to be mine. Well, oh my soul, you make me rock and roll. Oh my heart, you move the sun and stars. Ooh, from the moment that I found you, I knew that you'd be the one. Dylan Wright on the saxophone, everyone! And while we're at it, give it up for Christian Bojarski on the drums. Yeah! And he may not be playing keys right this second, but you know him, you love him. Give it up for the Nate Strasser. Yeah! Now this song was written for somebody very, very special to me. They'd been right there in front of my eyes for years, but I'd never noticed them before quite in this light. Well, until this day, when they turned my whole world upside down. I, of course, am talking about none other than the fried shrimp emoji.
Yeah!
The one true love of my life. Well, oh, my soul, you make me rock and roll. Oh, my heart, you move the sun and stars. Woo! From the moment that I found you, I knew that you'd be the one. You see, the day began with a simple conversation. Why do some emojis exist that are never used? The shrimp emoji, for example. Who uses the shrimp emoji? But it was then that we realized we were part of the problem. We had to be the ones to help make the change and give the shrimp emoji its proper usage. As simple as that, right? Oh, how wrong we were. We had no idea how our lives would be changed that day.
Act 2, Paths and Choices.
As often happens with spontaneous convictions, we soon turned our attentions elsewhere, and the shrimp emoji fell out of sight for the moment. We decided to continue our day in the most average sort of manner, with a walk. But wouldn't you know it, with no clear destination in mind, we were unsure what to do with each new crossroad we encountered. It's funny how even seemingly small choices can seem so big and important in the moment. But it is true that a decision is an inherently destructive act. With every choice, there comes a great cost. There's a path taken and a path lost. If it's the left you care to explore, then the right becomes a memory, nothing more. choices, make your choices, die 1,000 deaths. Just pray at the end of it, you like the you that's left, no regrets. Of course, that's not really possible, right? To live a life without regrets. So what can we do then? We make the wisest decision we can at every crossroad we encounter, regardless of the ones that came before. Remember, what has been will only matter as much as you let it. The only choice that you can control is the one that is still yet to be told. That day, we let chance guide us, choosing our crossroads, choosing our paths, one crossroad at a time. So we were shocked when we looked back at Ryan's GPS, which had tracked our travels. The shape looked oddly familiar, almost like... But as amazing as this all was, it was still easy to chalk up to coincidence. So, once again, we turned our attentions elsewhere and went off in search of food. I was living on a military base at the time, so there wasn't much variety around for food. So the only option really was the classic food court. But wouldn't you know it, we had stayed out so late that everything inside appeared to be closed. Well, we decided to go take a look inside just in case. What happened next? Well, I think it's better if I show you. Wilson, you can stand in for Ryan. Landon, you take our orders.
Act 3, The Food Court, a dramatic reenactment.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Hey, look! Popeyes is open.
Sounds as good a place as any.
You go first.
May I take your order? I would love a combo with French fries, a biscuit, please, with a diet and chicken strip.
I am most sorry, sir, but we are all out of chicken for the night. That man took the last of it.
Out of chicken? Well, what do you have?
All we have left is shrimp, I'm afraid.
Gasp! It was then that the shrimp gods revealed themselves to us in the flesh.
I've arrived for you, my children.
God is a woman!
Feminists win!
My children. My children, my children. We have chosen to trust in you. To spread what you have learned, the message of the shrimp. Go forth now. You must commit to the meat.
It was on that day that we became the first two, count 'em two, and only two shrimp prophets. Now, as silly as this all is, and as much as I am not taking myself seriously up here at all, this is really something that has become truly important to me. It represents one of the ways that I see the beauty in my relationships with the people I love through the silly, the trivial, the mundane. How's that for a metaphor, huh? Using shrimp as an analogy for deep emotional bonds. But seriously, I thank God every day. Because let's drop the bit for a second. I know. I know that it's really God who is in control of everything in my life. And I thank him daily for the people that he has placed in my life that I can laugh with, that I can share more and more of the unimportant moments with, until they become the moments that matter most. The past 4 years have given me a lot of those moments. And they've given me some pretty big moments as well. But with every moment, I'm so grateful that I had y'all to spend it with. So thank you. Truly.